Hello everybody and welcome back to RogueTech, where we are currently ready, I believe, to deploy. Did we do mech warrior training? I think, maybe not. We've got one here that needs it. Okay, let's just double check all this.
Commander?
Okay, looks good.
Warrior training complete.
Fantastic. Okay, so we are ready to deploy, and let's just go ahead and do that. Let's see here. Ooh, this is tempting. And dangerous. And I'm gonna do it. What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong here? Yeah, Darius is gonna yell at me for this. Wow, he actually didn't. We're a skull and a half below the difficulty level here. I don't know, Darius. You should have yelled at me for this one. I really feel like he should have yelled at me for this one. It's going to be very interesting, to be sure. We'll see what we're up against. Hopefully, we'll get some good salvage out of this one. That's what we really need. We need to break into heavies. ASAP. So let's see what we can get out of this one. Hopefully, something good. Hopefully, something good. But if not, I mean, we'll get some decent pay. There's that. We need to destroy the target and escape. We've had confirmation from several sources that a high-ranking The Draconis Combine officer is moving in the open. It's kind of superfluous. This is a rare opportunity to disrupt their command structure on Conroe. We'll pay a 20% bonus per lance if you can also destroy his personal guard. How many lances, though? We should expect heavy resistance. We might get a shot at the officer alone, but his guard and support units won't be far off. You'll have to either strike hard and fast, then bug out, or bring enough firepower for everyone. Well, let's begin this.
Command interface initiated.
Okay, these are the coordinates the locals provided. Do we have allies? We do. Fantastic. Looks like we are getting ambushed here. There's enemies right here. Okay. Good to know. What's this terrain look like? Looks passable. Let's see what we can get done.
Cold might help with our heat dispersal.
Indeed it might.
We'll see bears.
Systems nominal. My mech's handling the cold just fine.
An archer, huh?
Snow reminds me.
An archer and a thunderbolt up there, as well as an Azula and a phoenix. I'm gonna keep reserving here.
Standing by.
Gonna keep reserving here.
If I were planning an ambush,
Oh yeah,
this is where I'd put it.
naturally. Okay, I'm gonna reserve again.
I copy.
Interesting. That's a fair amount of damage if that hits, but it didn't there. Okay, gonna reserve again. And again.
Waiting for my opening.
We want that archer to move. That's our goal here. Gonna reserve one more time here. Again. I'm just gonna keep doing this for a while, in all honesty. Scimitar moves up. Get some good damage down on that Phoenix. I like it. Okay, I think now we are okay with moving. So we're going to take our Wolverine up to here. And we're going to fire on whoever we have the best hit odds on, which are actually the Azula here. That frontal armor. 188. That's some pretty solid frontal armor. I'm actually going to fire on the Phoenix here, even though the hit odds are lower. Oof, only 5 damage.
What can I do?
Well, the stealth will move up to here. And next round, we'll have much better hit odds.
Got it.
That one got 30 damage out. We'll take it.
Standing by.
The Clint is going to move up to here. We're almost certainly going to want to be on short-range targeting here. 11.3. Yeah, definitely. I'm going to fire on the Azula here since the hit odds are substantially better. They're still bad, don't get me wrong, but we actually hit that PPC. We'll take that.
Commander,
This Centurion is our long-range Centurion, so we're going to back off here.
on my way.
We're going to fire on this guy with the Ultra AC5 in X1 mode.
Copy that.
Only a little bit of damage there.
That's all you got?
And I believe we stray shot our tag there on the Wolverine. That's unfortunate. And we stray shot our AC5.
Waiting for orders.
I didn't realize I was directly behind. That was my own fault. Okay, we're going to move up with this Centurion. That gives us eyes on that Thunderbolt. That is another heavy, but we'll deal with that in a moment. Let's fire on this Phoenix. Maybe we hit with the AC-20.
Solid.
And we did actually hit with the AC-20. Took out their T-Bolt 10. We'll take it.
Scored a critical hit.
Okay, next round. A Kabuto up there. Sure. What's our ally going to do here? This will be the Nacon that moves here. They've got the dual LMGs and the ATM-6. They could potentially do some decent damage here, but that's an interesting direction to go with it. That's some damage to the Phoenix, I suppose. The Phoenix moves phase 17, so it's probably going to take a pretty good set of hits here. We're going to be pretty late in this phase, though, just because we reserved so much, which is expected. Okay, phase 17. This Phoenix is going to move this round. I want this Tarantula to move in and go for that Phoenix. Don't go for the Archer. Go for the Phoenix. Come on. It was a free hit there. Oh well. The Phoenix moves now and gets this unsteady back. Goes for the Nacon, but gets 2 SRM stray shots. Sure.
What do you need?
So at this point, our Wolverine is going to come in over here. We're going to attack from this angle. It's only a side arc on the strong side, but that's positioning on purpose because of their heavies over there.
Targeting for physical attack.
That's a very solid hit there.
Nice. Got past the arm.
Panic level critical into a knockdown. Is this an ejection? No. But it is bleeding out. I think we're going to... Well, this could hurt. Okay, he's going for the Nacon. That's lucky for us. Okay, phase 15. The Thunderbolt hasn't moved yet. We're going to leave this guy out here. Well, that's some decent armor strip. We're going to leave this guy for our allies, I think, and assume that they're going to do the right thing and finish him off. They may or may not. That's the T-Bolt moving now. Going for the Nacon again? I'll allow it. Definitely not what I would have done. Okay, the Azula is going to also go for the Nacon. Wow, they really don't like that vehicle.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Our stealth is going to sprint in to here.
Pedal to the metal.
Checking hit odds. I'm going for the Archer with the chaff countermeasures. The hit odds aren't the best, but in fact, can we see... Yeah, fair enough. That was pretty good.
Orders.
The Clint is going to move up to here.
I copy.
I actually think that I am going to finish this Phoenix. I want to guarantee its death.
Roger.
Sadly, we missed that ERPPC, which is insane.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
That's another pilot injury.
Yes, Commander.
This Centurion is going to move up here. And
Moving
I
out.
think that we absolutely do need to fire on these guys at this point, except that our hit odds are really bad. Let's just finish off the Phoenix.
Affirmative.
Wow, we missed everything with him knocked down there.
Missed.
That's unlucky.
Standing
That is straight up unlucky. We're going to use the Centurion to advance into here. Yeah, there's a risk of stray shotting here, but we're in cover. And we're going to fire, I think, on this Azula. I would like to kill this Azula side arc.
Got it.
That's pretty good damage there. Okay, next round. That Kabuto is coming in. That's fine.
I'm being flanked.
Okay. Ooh, 54 damage there.
Come on. Send me a real mess.
So
forward.
that was, I think, this guy. We don't know what that is. There's also a vehicle here that I see headlights for. 2 of them. The DI firing on that Phoenix, missing another PPC on a downed mech. That's really unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate. Well, what else do we have? Nacon moves up, goes for the Phoenix. That should be a kill. It's still not a kill. Okay.
Ready to get it on.
Well, our Clint has to engage up over here. We can't keep fighting this guy over here. We have to assume that our friends are going to finish this off. He is so low. He has no weapons either, so all he could do is potentially melee. I'm going to go for the Azula here for the kill. And I'm going to fire the Rocket 15 as well. We need to eliminate these guys as quick as possible. We missed the ERPPC again on good odds. Wow. Okay.
I'm out of short-range missiles.
That's unfortunate. The Thunderbolt moves up, goes for the Nacon again. We'll take that. That's a big mistake from them to be focusing that.
Yeah?
The Wolverine is going to close in up over this way. I think we'll just close into here. And checking hit odds, slightly better on the Archer. The Archer is good to hit anyway.
Attacking from position.
Solid armor shred. And a pilot injury there too. We got a head hit out of that. I really wish they'd go for this Phoenix. Like, I really wish they'd finish off this Phoenix.
I hear ya.
We're going to move up with our stealth here. And honestly, I want that Azula dead before it gets a chance to move. This should finish it. I'm not going to fire the chaff. No, I am going to fire the chaff here.
Moving to position.
There we go. One dead vehicle.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so we'll get that chaff out there. That'll sensor scramble that Archer.
Wow.
Perfect.
That was bad. Losing lots of armor.
You're fine. Did that stray shot us? I really wish they'd go for this Phoenix. Like, it's a free kill. Completely free.
Good to go.
Well, our AC-20 Centurion is going to move into here. Let's check hit odds. Slightly better on the Archer. Light him up. We can't really take the chance on trying to get parts here because we know that there's enemies on their way in. I'm just going to walk up over here. Our allies seem to be refusing to attack this Phoenix, so I'm going to do it. There we go. I don't want that Phoenix to get up and start meleeing us.
We can do this. Let's go.
Perfect.
Hostile eliminated.
Okay, so the Archer moves now. It's going to melee our Wolverine. And it does succeed. But honestly, that's not very effective. Okay. So we know that there is the Kabuto here as well as a full lance up here. That's acceptable, though.
Yes, Commander.
At this point, our Clint is going to... I really want to get into that rear arc. We could sprint to here and position like this. It would be exposing our rear arc to these guys up here. Alternatively, we could position here and go for the archer rear arc and then position another mech here. And I think that might be what we want to do. Okay, yes, I know this overheat is going to be a big deal. We'll just not fire the ERPPC.
Fire unit.
Okay. That'll do.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
So phase 21, they have somebody up here that's going to move, probably the Kabuto. Yeah, that hasn't moved yet. Okay, he backed way off up there. That's fine.
Good to go.
At this point, the stealth is going to come in here, and we're going to melee this Thunderbolt.
On my way.
We did miss the melee attack, which isn't good, but
Ooh.
should be overall okay.
All out of short-range missiles, Commander.
Okay,
Damage is light.
phase 19. We'll see what our ally does here, the DI. Stray shots us in the rear arc. Helpful. Very, very helpful. Okay. That's fine. What is that up there? Malachim Ifrit. Okay. Good to know.
Standing by.
This Centurion is going to position here.
Roger that.
And actually, we have really good hit odds on this archer. And we'll have good hit odds with the LRM as well if we manage to tag it here. You have got to be kidding me. On 80% hit odds there, we still managed to stray shot our Wolverine right in that center torso rear. Oh, man. This is not the best rolls that we're getting here, shall we say. And then he stray shot us there and crit our gyro. That's a knockdown on that archer, which actually may incapacitate him. It did destroy the arm on the way down, but that is a pilot incapacitation.
Commander.
I guess we'll take that. And we're going to move in with our Centurion here. And we're going to attack this Thunderbolt in his front arc. And we missed that on 65% too. Yeah, not getting the best odds. We did hit with the AC-20, so that's something. The Tarantula moves up. You have got to be kidding me. Can you not move directly in line with our already backstabbed mech?
Damage.
Like, that is absurd. He moves directly in line and almost kills our mech. Okay.
Aye,
The Wolverine obviously needs to move out over this direction and expose
Position
front arc here.
confirmed.
And we'll see what we can do with these pot shots. Probably not a whole lot. Yeah, indeed, not a whole lot.
Copy that.
Okay, AMS there. We know they have dual Ifrits,
Damn it, I missed.
so we're going to want to stay spread out for that. Unfortunately, with the Wolverine's rear arc being what it is, that's going to make things rough against dual Ifrits. Okay, phase 23. What do they got? The Malachim Ifrit firing on the Nacon. That we like. Okay. The Kabuto makes its way in, goes for our stealth, gets some decent hits there. The Nacon does not fire, probably for the best at this rate. We're going to go in for the Thunderbolt here and try to get some rear arc attacks.
Affirmative.
That's a successful melee. Great. That's a good amount of rear arc damage.
Critical hit, Commander.
Okay. So with that in there, we'll see what they do in phase 19. Whole lot of misses on that Ifrit. That's not shocking, given where it is. Two Ifrits is definitely rough, though. Okay. One of them is going to move now, and I think it's this one. So this is a potential danger for our Wolverine. It just backed off. That we like. The DI is going to Stray shot us in the rear arc.
Daylight through my armor.
I really wish they'd stop that. They just keep doing it over and over. Well, we're going to move in over here.
Confirmed.
And we're going to hit this guy with all we've got.
Target lock up.
There we go. So that's the reinforcements done. Done and dusted. So theoretically, they're not going to be stray shotting us anymore. And there's a Nidhogg out there? Wow. 2 Ifrits and a Nidhogg. That's a little bit bonkers, if I'm honest. We're going to move up with this Centurion, and we're going to see what our best hit odds are, but they're probably not going to be great. This is the best we've got.
Confirmed.
And yeah, those AMSs, they're going to do that.
Crap.
That's expected.
No joy.
We're definitely going to let them come to us and waste what ammo they can. For sure.
I'm here.
So our Wolverine is, I think, going to move back here,
Let's move.
and we're going to brace.
Receiving you.
This Centurion is going to step up to here.
Moving out.
And do we potshot this on the off chance? I don't think so.
Firing.
I think we just do that. That scimitar doesn't fire. And the Ifrit closes in a bit. And does not fire. That's their Nidhogg there. And then they have a Jaeger out there too. We're definitely outmatched here. But we might still be able to pull this off. In fact, we probably can. They're very spread out right now. And that works in our favor. Dramatically in our favor. Okay. That also works in our favor.
Armor holding.
The Kabuto's up over there. I like it. This I like much less. Oh, those are tandem. Look at all that internal damage.
They're blowing through my armor.
Yeah, that was all just tandem rockets there. Hopefully they don't have any more of those. That would not be good if they did. We're going to sprint. Actually, we're not going to sprint. We're just going to move up over this way with our AC-20 Centurion. We're going to try to run down this Kabuto.
On it.
I was hoping that we'd win that roll. We didn't. DI going for that Ifrit. I do like that option. Unfortunately, it didn't hit.
Receiving you.
Okay. The Clint is also going to go after the Kabuto here.
Position confirmed.
Are we better off in long-range mode at this distance? No. Well, yes if we want to hit the medium pulses, actually.
Acknowledged.
Okay, got a little bit of damage in there. What's their ally going to do? Oh, that's actually a good engagement. Yes, move up like that. That's ideal.
Standing by.
This Wolverine is going to position, I think, here for the dual evasive pips. I'm going to vigilance it. And let's fire on that Kabuto.
Targeting burn.
Okay, injury resisted there. Our stealth is going to also move up over in this direction.
Coordinates received.
And we're going to fire on that Kabuto, I think. Yes. Yes, we are.
Firing on target.
There's another couple of solid hits there. That was 40 damage. Our allies are engaging the Ifrits, and I like that a lot. These guys are using a lot of ammo right now. The Ifrits and the Nidhogg. But the fact that they have 3 heavy bombers, that's rough. And a Jaeger out there. I mean, that's not too bad. It's just rocking the dual AC2s. Probably running AC5s
Awaiting
as
orders.
well, if I had to guess. We're going to position our long-range Centurion here in this cover, and we're going to fire at whatever our hit odds are best at. Actually, the Ifrit Malachim looks like. Actually, it's the Kabuto.
Firing a full salvo.
Okay. That Tarantula moves up, fires on the Ifrit. Hits absolutely nothing. Well, there we are. Okay, let's see what they do here. This is going to start to hurt. Well, that wasn't bad. But both of these move now. The nice thing about these bombers is they have very limited ammo. Using that on that lone Tarantula, I like that. That's very good for us. Like I said, they have very limited ammo. They're starting to run low. Still have the bomb packs, but that's fine too. Okay. It's a light AC-20 and the bomb racks on that Ifrit.
Aye, aye.
Sure. So at this point, our Clint is going to move in to here, staying along the edge of the map. And we're going to continue to fire on this Kabuto. Not great, but we did get a structure exposure on it.
Solid connection on that one. Watch my heat. I'm taking damage.
There's a Nodachi out there that we didn't know about. That was a really long-range ERPPC hit. Okay, hang on a moment. The math doesn't add up here. We've eliminated one Lance here. They've got 2 mechs out here. They've got three flyers here. That's 5. And then they've got this guy. That's 6. There's 1 too many. Does that mean there's another Lance out there? It might mean that. And that
Armor breach.
wasn't great looking. That Wolverine, this arm. ER medium laser. Okay, that's not the end of the world.
Aye, aye.
It is, however, time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we'll see if we manage to work our way out of this one. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I'll see you all next time.